What's up, gamers? The Red Dragon here, and we are checking out some Medal of Honor gameplay, getting ready for Warfighter, which launches October the 23rd, and we've got some brand new details concerning the Medal of Honor beta. Now, the beta was just announced a few days ago, and it was announced that it would only be for Xbox players. Now, a lot of people asked, what do you have to do in order to get into the beta? Do I need a code? Do I need to go sign up somewhere? All you need is an Xbox Live Gold subscription, and you'll be able to go download the game on October the 5th. October the 5th, that's the day that Major Nelson says that the demo or beta should be available. He did a podcast with one of the Medal of Honor devs, and so that date was the date that came out of there. The beta will feature a brand new multiplayer mode called Hotspot, and it's basically compared to co-op within multiplayer. And this game is supposed to bring in all kinds of international military personnel, so you'll be able to play as the British, the Germans, the Russians, the Koreans, the US, so a lot of different nations that you'll be able to choose from and kind of compete with other nations. So it looks pretty interesting, and I'm looking forward to getting a hold of the beta and trying it out, as well as the game whenever it finally comes out and releases October the 23rd. Another story that I've got published up on the front page of VGN that I thought was really interesting that I wanted to share with you is AI, artificial intelligence. Now, I've told you before that I prefer multiplayer games compared to single-player games, and a lot of that has to deal directly with the AI. You know, in a lot of single-player games, if you cross a certain point, imaginary line in the game, then the AI automatically knows that you're there, or something is supposed to happen, or maybe you're playing with AI teammates who are complete idiots and morons and who don't act like human counterparts. I like knowing that whenever I'm playing multiplayer, if I'm shooting at somebody, there's somebody with a human brain. Or if I get shot by somebody, I've got shot by somebody with a human brain. They may not always use their brain, but they've got one. And with AI, it's just really hard to for a dev to figure out whether I need to make it easier for the player or if I need to make it like superhuman, because you've played those games where you're playing along and the enemy knows exactly where you are. They never miss, they're accurate as hell, and it's just unhuman-like. So the key is to try to find a balance and try to figure out how they can make artificial intelligence behave more like human beings. But this is an issue that's getting better with each passing year. There's actually tournaments that they bring in human players and they bring in AI, and they try to put them in a game and let them duke it out and try to figure out which one's human, which one's computer. Usually, in past years, it's always been super easy to tell because the computer AI either is always too good, they never miss, or they have problems that are easy to take advantage of. So it's easy to sort out which one's human, which one's computer. And this year is the first year where the AI actually got more percentage points as far as being human than the actual humans did, which sounds a little crazy. But in past years, the highest rating in AI has ever gotten, and I guess they base it on a percentage, the highest the AI had ever gotten was 34%. This year, it actually surpassed 50%. There was two different AI, I guess, players that actually had attributes that were indistinguishable from the human. So they were flanking, they were doing all sorts of things just like a normal human player. And one team who won was from a University of Texas, and the other was actually built by one guy who was a student from Romania who's actually studying artificial intelligence in France, which I thought was almost as impressive, if not more impressive, because the University of Texas had a team and this guy was just doing it solo. But either way, both of them built AI, I guess, players that were indistinguishable from humans. Now, this is really good news because, one, for games, of course, it's going to make a big difference in the future if you can have friendlies and enemy AI that you're versing against that you can't tell whether they're AI or if they're human. But also they talk about the other things that this could also be implemented to, especially when it comes to military training. So they're looking at that. They also talked about robots. Of course, people in other countries, or everywhere, I guess, are trying to build lifelike robots. So if you can program them with code which makes them indistinguishable from humans, that's going to be a plus. And they also mentioned that online poker players may also want to get in on this to, I guess, try to cheat the systems to make their bots seem more like humans. So big changes or big steps forward in AI, artificial intelligence, and that's coming from a news story from the BBC. And of course, you can get all the latest news and information on the latest gaming and tech on VGN, videogamesandnews.com. If you like this sort of stuff, if you like hearing this, please help support this channel. Give me a like, give me your comment, and of course, your subscription is always appreciated. That does it for me, The Red Dragon. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.